Are you married? I got married 70 years ago. Anyway, the answer is yes. Some of the questions here are so personal. I think I will just read them and just not answer. Do you stay in a rental? If yes, how much do you pay? Really? Obviously, I can't tell you that, but yes, this is a rental. The next is how many rooms? So this is a old house and it is a 3-bedroom house, 2 bathrooms. Guess that is it. House tour. House tour, house tour, house tour. House tour imerequestiwa. Like, honestly, house tour near famous people. Yeah, that is what I think. I watch Eddie, yeah, and I think it is for the famous. And anyway, the point is, I don't think it is important. You know, you always, like now, you're seeing this seat. This is a recliner from that place after Clay City, next to KU, some place ya Dignity Fanchas. Of course, unaona mali naishi. When I'm cooking, you can see that. When I am unpacking the groceries, you can see the counter, the meza, such. You can see my sufuria, so I'm already vulnerable enough. And coming from a security kind of background, I don't think it is safe. And the reason why I don't consider doing it is because I don't think it will help you. Maybe if I'm moving out, then I can show you where I have been living. I think that would be a good one. I think I have content ya kuwapea. I don't think it is necessary. I also don't think it is safe to show people the layout of your house. Talking about my background in security work and all that. Did I go to college? Yes, I'm a graduate of Egerton University. So yeah, and other schools that I have gone to. But I went to school, did a course that I shouldn't be advertising here. Did you go to school for video taking and all that? No, I didn't. This is all passion. And this came about as just something that I wanted to do for a long time. I wanted to go back to the university, so I did my due diligence. Na nikaona YouTube requires a lot of something called consistency. That is what most people struggle with, because you upload one video today, 2 views. If you keep on uploading before the end of the month, I promise you, whether you're famous or someone like me, it will grow. You will have 2 views, move to 3 views, move to 5 views if you don't stop. But if you work a 1 video today, 1 view, you're feeling like crying, and then you stay for like a week or a month not doing anything, you will be doing the same thing over and over again. So obviously this depends nani nani, because if you already have a name out there, your family name, you're riding on it, or your spouse name, or you are famous on your own, or some scandal or some extreme kind of content, then you can expect a different outcome. Stuff like nudity. But will you do that next week, next month? Are you going to be doing that next year, 10 years from? So you need a plan. What I can tell you is just keeping it real. Whatever that you plan to do, if you want to be fake in this platform, then mark the route that your fakeness is going to travel, because there is no way your subscriber will expect you to get real at some point. Ile level ya fakeness umeweka, that is what they expect to flow with it. So if you are real, then you're going to keep it real. If you're fake, then you're going to fake it till the end. So again, comes to the point where you're supposed to have a plan of what you want to do and how you will be doing it, so that you don't deal with burnout. You know, it is a real thing. So next question, talking about being either real or fake, someone was asking me about traveling. What you need to know, I think I already said that YouTube has not paid me any amount. Neither have I been like sponsored by any travel company to travel. This traveling thing umeiona for in this channel for 2 years. We as a family have been going out there whenever every one of us is having a birthday for the last 10 years. So it is a family thing. There is no cent here from YouTube or someone sponsoring the whole thing. Everything is paid for. So I think I answered that. Next. Do you have children? Of course I have children. You don't count children. You know, you say, I am a mother. Yes, you are a parent. You don't say, I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, that hata sijui imetoka wapi by the way, but yes, I am. Another one was, would you have other children in the future? If it happens in the future, then yeah, good. If it doesn't, then right now I am grateful for the ones that I have, and yeah, it is a blessing. Next, why don't you show your family or make it a family channel? Because they have not paid me for collaboration. I hear people get paid. Why don't you want them to? Why don't they pay me to? I don't know English. Back to being serious. This was my idea before. Of course, I consulted with everyone that matters, and they were okay with whatever that I was thinking I was to do. Actually, I have a lot of respect for family channels. 1 minute you love them so much, you feel like unataka kushinda na wao na uite news briefing. The next minute you feel like you want to donate them, and like, I mean, that sounds stupid, but that is the truth. So those people unaona huko hivyo every time ni bae, mwa mwa. In real life, that is not the story. The expectation of you being perfect is there. That is what happens now. Unaona watu wanajilazimisha to an extent. You want to put the show out there because already your viewers expect you to be grooving, even when you don't feel like seeing each other. I needed like a space where I am free and I am in control. I'm not dragging people into what they don't like. Previous videos, one of the family members appeared briefly, and I appreciate someone. She used to be a content creator, very, very successful. I don't know how she got to see a small and not anything fancy channel like mine. She wrote to me and said, your channel will go far. You are so real. I like your content. Keep going. It will go far. But one thing I can tell you is try to put your family and especially your children out of it. Right now, today is a Friday. It is an afternoon, and I am here recording this video. So assuming I was to wait for everyone to get home, that would be like 5:30. By 9. You want to tell me that I will wait for weekends only? And then another thing, maybe I want to record a video and somebody is not in the mood. What I do, like when there's traveling and everything, I make videos all through. There are those videos that I save for private videos on YouTube. That way any family member can just put the video and watch. That won't go public. So that is all about family, and nobody from the outside can see that. My plan is to do it for the rest of the life, like just document memories here that right now, because I'm 70, when I am 120, I can see how far nimekuja. Acha ni change sitting position. Hii shughuli ni mingi. What do you think? Should ladies help their men pay bills? I think this is a common sense kind of a thing, because if you are making money and you are a woman, why would you ask for pesa ya nyanya, or something that you want? Why don't you do freezer meals? Among the many requested videos, freezer meals ni requested. Before I got the current fridge that I use, I used to have a fridge in Ajita LG Fresh Master. That was in 1900, and I used to misuse that fridge. Let's call it that. It is obviously sikuwa najua. I realized later when iliharibika, and now I had to deal with situations because my fridge was always packed with cooked food. You know, mbosho za 2 months ago, ndengu za sijui how many years ago, and all that. And it got to a point where I could taste fresh food, especially when I go to Mother. I taste some food and I'm like, you only taste poor beans, by the way. Like, you know, you've eaten a lot of frozen ndengus for months. Until now, you don't even know how fresh ndengu tastes. Until now, you eat it and you're like, wow, now that is different. So it broke down and I went back into, you know, cooking for the day. What are we cooking today? We are cooking ndengu, boiled ndengu, because there is no way you're going to preserve them. And that changed the whole thing. So I stayed for some time without a fridge. Yeah, for long. By the time the fridge came, I was very sure the kind of lifestyle and relationship I want to have with it. So I call my fridge a ingredient box, okay, because all that is there is ingredients. Maybe I can show you around what I mean by that. When I tell you about my ingredient box, you can see that there's kuna capsicum, kuna carrot, kuna nzuu, kuna French beans and all that. Okay. Kuna mala, kuna fresh juice, na vitu kama hizo. Freezer, all I have is frozen fruit. Yes, and it is frozen at its peak. So that does not mean I keep the kiwi mpaka zinaanza kuharibika ndio na freeze. No. The reason why I don't keep cooked food in that fridge is, honestly, I don't think I am so busy to an extent I can't fix fresh food for myself and the crew that hangs around here, because it is very important for me. It means a lot to just fix those meals. It is a busy life because I figure my hustle, and I am also the maid in here, maybe a house manager, ama nijiite jina gani, you know, there are those fancy names. Mi ndio auntie wa mtaa, so that means I clean, I go for shopping, I cook, I do all those things. So if it is about being busy, I am busy, trust me. But I still think that I have time, because I always tell people, if you hear someone telling you they don't have time, what that means is they don't think whatever that they are talking about is important. Because if it is important enough, very, very important, then you are going to create time and you're going to do it. So I don't do freezer meals because I think the life that I want to live is the one that I can have ingredients ready. That is the reason why I meal plan. I have stuff that I can have options of what to fix, and I fix it. Another question is, how long does making a video take? It takes some time. Okay, you're going to take some time to shoot the video, to plan, to shoot, to edit, to upload, and definitely to publish. Okay, I think the longest video that I have done is the mango dehydration or preservation video, which has run for like 2 months. Yeah, because mango season, actively dehydration ilianza Feb, so that was a long one. Also the one for Dr. Rachel, the set review, because now I had to use the whole kit. It will take some time, okay, some hours. I don't do them every day. I can shoot and then edit tomorrow, and then of course editing is work, because you edit, you go back, mistakes, you go back, you don't know what you said, yeah, so good time, right? you will take some time, and it will depend on so many other things. Someone was again asking, is it worth doing YouTube with a slow growth, with everything? And the answer is yes. To me, it is worth every moment. Every time I take the camera, every time I edit, every time I upload, every time I see that one view that I appreciate, it really makes me happy. Eventually, as long as I create, I know at some point I'm going to make money. That at the moment I am enjoying every moment that I get to interact with you in the comment section, when you're watching and all that, and I'm having fun doing that. One thing someone told me is to learn to appreciate every level of life that you are in. Whatever that you are dealing with, find joy in that thing, because it won't last. Take the lessons, enjoy the ride, and just appreciate whatever that is working at that moment of your life. So I'm turning into a motivational speaker, which I don't like. I can tell you that YouTube has paid me zero amount. Yes, I know you're like, what? I thought she makes money. Nope, no money yet. I have like $10 somewhere there. I don't remember how many, but I don't remember how much is there, but yeah, in the AdSense. Okay, I can see it in the analytics, some amount there. Yeah, some cents accumulating slowly. But so far I haven't taken a shilling from the YouTube. Okay, for the person who sent me that, I know the next question would be, how do you keep on doing it? Because I enjoy doing it. You know, when I do a video and then someone is like, oh, pasi yangu by the way iko na stains and I'm going to remove them, thank you so much, or that worked, it feels so good. So financially it hasn't paid me, but checking on the response that I get from you, that is good pay at the moment, and I'm happy about it. The last one, I want to talk to you because my voice is starting to be scratchy. Someone is asking me, if you had a deadbeat dad situation with a child, what would you do? Wow. So another unpopular opinion coming to you, right? This is my thinking. The dad wants nothing to do with the child. You have the child, you're the mother, so you are going to take care of the child, and as long as they have not shown interest of doing anything, they still remain the fathers of the children. That can't change a thing. But for sanity, for your wellness, I think that is where, okay, I'm supposed to talk like I am the one. What? Okay, this is messed up. So the point is, how about you assume like they are normal, like clear the mind and let them go, and assume you are now in full custody of what will happen to that child, providing and doing all that. Because there's something that happens when you let go of something, things just start happening. Not about child whatever or anything. If you are sad about something, just having the flashbacks on how it went down and the bitterness and all that, try to let go and see how things happen. Things move, even things that you didn't know are connected, because the energy that comes after you release any negative energy is this cool energy that is yeah, positive in every way. So I would focus with my life. I would take care of the child. But one thing I would not do is to lie to the child that maybe the dad died or something. If they come to the age where they can be told what happened, then sit the child down and tell them. If they want to pursue the dad, then as adults, as over 18, then that is their business. Okay, you will be having your business to deal with. So having to curse and to get annoyed, get depression, want to kill yourself, won't help in any way. Because at the end of the day, I think God had a purpose as to why a child had to have two parents, you know. If one is being a word that I can't mention here, then at least there is one that will be there to do that. And usually, in most cases, it is usually the mothers. And yeah, you should take it as a challenge and as a blessing at the same time, and do your work, because eventually that child will be seeing what is going on. Eventually that child will grow, heart occur the same, and it will be upon him to just live with that. And trust me, it won't be easy. You want to be associated with a child that you neglected, and then you don't even have grounds where to start, and now you start playing the victim. That will be so bad. So for a mother, I would say just be very wise on how you're going to deal with it. Don't poison the child at whatever level. About the dad, the baby daddy, just raise the child. I'm sure they will survive, you know. Whoever who asked that, I don't know why you did, but yeah, that is my unpopular opinion. Move on with your thoughts, with your actions. See the big picture of you being sufficient, of resources being sufficient, of things happening, and you will be okay. I'm so tired. I feel like our friendship here is improved because I have answered your questions. Aki, there are so many, but some are so personal mpaka he enyewe keyboard warriors. Whoa. Basically, I tried, right? Maybe I will be doing a Q&A maybe every year, if that is a thing. Okay, try to answer the things that I think I have an opinion, my opinion. Remember, anything that I gave opinion on is personally my own opinion. That is not a advice for you to follow and do something and quote me. Okay, if you have a situation, you should always definitely deal with it from a personal level. Obviously utataka maoni ya watu, but just know you are responsible for whatever that you do. Thank you so much for being here. I am tired, Rachel, like you can see. I'll see you in my next one. Please leave me a comment and a like if you like. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Me and my diary. Go ahead.